Freedom.
Freedom.
Say it to convince me.
Freedom.
This stuff matters.
The Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Youth Rally and March Planning Committee inspires and empowers youth.
You're trying to create a path for your future. We've created a path for where they're at right now. People before us created a path for where we're at.
What specifically Dr. Bullock was so good at was putting it back into the hands and from the mouths of youth.
Inequality is not sacred and not something that needs to be preserved. It needs to be wiped out entirely.
The rally is always finding ways to keep going and pushing forward.
Now's the time to take steps to make a change.
This is not about any one individual. This is about the group as a whole. And ultimately, this is about how do we support positive youth action.
Our goal is to empower, engage, and educate our community.
We will look back at the injustices of the past to make sure that they do not repeat themselves.
It's not just Dr. Martin King, but Dr. Leola Bullock, Dr. Shanks. We're part of their story. We're reaping a benefit from the seeds that they sowed in the ground.
Youth are the most important part of our community. We will be empowering youth's voice.
Our work together as a community does matter. It impacts how they act at school. It impacts how they now handle themselves in the community because they've been put on a stage where they now have better expectations for themselves.
This is something that needs to happen because if it doesn't, then all of those guaranteed rights go out the window.
It's up to us to take the steps.
I want to empower you, educate you, and engage you into what we're going to say at the MLK Youth Rally and March Planning Committee. We're going to take the steps together. Good?
Yeah.